From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode, according to Research and Markets, the climbing gym market is on course to be a $6 billion plus industry by 2030. There are several types. North Mass Boulder on Mass Ave is one of the largest privately owned bouldering gyms in Indiana.
Looking for ways to save on your energy bills? AES Indiana has you covered. From smart thermostats to home energy assessments, we offer simple solutions to keep your home comfortable and your costs down. AES can help you save money and energy with kits, tips, rebates, and more. Visit aesindiana.com/ways to save to learn more about how we can help you save money. AES Indiana, helping you discover real ways to save.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com.
My name is Elliot Stewart. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and we're at North Mass Boulder. Primarily, we're a bouldering gym, but we're also so much more than that. So we're 55,000 square feet, and as you can see, the main focus here is the bouldering, which is a form of climbing. But we also provide free weights, cardio machines. We have a group fitness studio and a yoga studio, and we also have a cafe that serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and we also have conference rooms. So really it's a community space. And it's really designed around our community being able to come here, flex work here, get food and drink here, and meet up with their friends and move their bodies. I got this idea to do this when I was living in Seattle. I live in Seattle, and there's a lot of climbing gyms out there, and something that I really enjoyed about bouldering is its accessibility. With traditional rope climbing, you have to have that equipment. You have to have the harness, you have to have the skill set to tie into the rope, you have to have a belayer. And so there's a lot more obstacles, where with bouldering, you can just come, grab a pair of shoes and climb by yourself, or you can jump in with somebody else. And so it's really easy to get that social aspect. And that's something that I really found appealing. Was I wanted to be able to socialize and connect with my friends and my community, but I also wanted to find time to work out. And bouldering was something that was able to do both of those things for me. A very important aspect of North Mass Boulder is making sure that we are reflecting the community that's around us. So we want to make sure that we're having events that is reflective of our entire community. So we do things like the Women Crush Wednesdays. We have all sorts of different climbing organizations that come and meet here. And really it's about just inclusivity. We want to make sure that this is a safe place for everybody to come and have the same experience and the same opportunity to move their bodies and to connect with people in the community. We have routes or problems in the gym here that are for all ability levels. So when you're first starting out, there's really easy problems that are pretty simple to solve, kind of like climbing a ladder. Whereas as you move through it, they become more complex, and you have to kind of visualize and think about how you're going to solve that problem. And what that means is how you're going to move your body when you're on the wall. And so you start to learn how to read the problems, where I think my left hand goes on that hold, and I think my right hand might go on that hold. And you can start to visualize how you might move through a sequence to work your way through the problem. It's something that you can do. You don't have to be young and in shape. Like, you can be of any ability level to come in here and to get a good workout in. I mean, a big part of it for me isn't even the climbing now. It's more about how I connect with other people through this medium. And so to me, it's not about climbing the most technical piece. It's just about working with a friend or a new acquaintance on, okay, hey, let's work on this problem together. How can we solve it? It really comes back to my dad. My dad was an entrepreneur, and he was a carpenter. He was a woodworker. He owned and operated Stewart Borman Kitchens for decades. And I think the lesson I took away there is to do what you love. He was somebody who was very passionate about the work that he did. And for a long time, I didn't know what that was for me. But then I got asked the question, what's the best part of your day? And for me, I was like, I'm gonna give them the honest answer. It's when I get off work and I go to the climbing gym and I climb. And I see faces there. Some of them I know their names, some of them I don't, but we come together and we climb and we move our bodies. And it's a way of self-expression, it's a way of connecting with my community. And I realized that's something I'm really passionate about, and I want to share that with other people. I wish something like what I have in Seattle would have been available to me in Indianapolis when I was growing up. And so from that point, I think I made a decision, you know what, if that's the best part of my day, that is really what I probably should be doing with my time. And so I got the idea that I was going to open up a climbing gym in Indianapolis. And I've been incredibly fortunate to go into this venture with my two best friends. Zach, I met in second grade on the school bus, and he is the CFO here. And then the other business partner, Colt, we met in high school on the wrestling team at Culver Academy. And so it's a dream to be doing what I love with the people that I love the most. Now that it's an Olympic sport, there's such a focus on youth training and development. So you can bet that our second facility is really going to have a strong focus on that. We'll be doubling down on that. Much larger facility than this. So we're excited about that. More to come. Additionally, we're doing an expansion project on this facility, which is going to start up in a few months. We'll be adding about 4,000 square feet of more workout space. Part of our philosophy with this is try to use the best of the best for everything that we do. So if you look around this facility, we try to use the best weights, we try to use the best materials, use the best climbing holds, the best materials for our pads. We try to hire the best people to, create this mosaic of this project, of this building and this facility of a standard that we want to have. We have a great team and we give them a lot of autonomy to do the work that we do. And so what my favorite part is seeing them build and help create something that I started, and taking it and putting it in their own direction and putting their own spin on things. This business and this facility is a living thing, and it's continuing to evolve. So it's amazing to see where we've been, and I'm excited to see where we go.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV, or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunities show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.